Hello, hello, it's Julie Davison from juliedavison.com. Today's project Playback is a diorama card. I have made these so many times over the years, and I made this one using the new Waves of the Ocean suite. I hope that you'll use whatever you have at home to try this card. Please share your projects in Julie's Stamping Spot Share and Connect group on Facebook. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future card making videos. So today I've pre-stamped some things, so I'm not going to go through all the steps, but I just kind of wanted to show you the mechanics of how to put this card together. I used basic gray Sahara sand, So Saffron, mint macaron, and calypso coral on these cards, and I think they just come together really beautifully. A nice spring color combination. Really any time of year color combination. I wanted to show you really quickly how these stamps layer. Even though I did pre-stamp the bird, I just wanted to show you how the colors layer together to get that look. So I started by stamping the outline of the bird in basic gray, and then I stamped the solid bird in So Saffron right on top. These are photopolymer stamps, so it's really easy to line them up. Then I took the Sahara sand and added that on the wing. It just darkens the wing just a little bit, and you get kind of that layered look with the different colors. So here it looks when it's dry, and then I used the dies from the Birds and More dies to die cut the bird as well as the flowers. And look at this, there is even a little die for the feet. Isn't that cute? All right, the detailed die here is also in that Birds and More die set. So I did that on a piece of mint macaron cardstock. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'll include the measurements in the video description as well. And then I scored at 1/2 inch and 1 inch from each side. So I'm going to kind of do a Z fold on these, holding back and forth to get sort of the dimension. So the first one is going to go this way, and the other one is going to go the opposite way with the little Z's, so that I have kind of like you know, two different I can't think of the word. Right, one that goes in and one that goes out, so that together they create this box or this diorama. And this card, when it's flat, it will fit inside a regular envelope because it's the standard size for a card, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So let's go ahead and just start gluing some things together. Let's add the elements on the outside first. This is a piece of So Saffron Cardstock that is 1/2 inch by 3 3/4 inch. I'm going to put that down here at the bottom, and then I stamped the sentiment in basic gray on a Sahara sand piece of cardstock, and I punched it out with oh my gosh, I always mess up the name. I think it's the Timeless label punch. I'll include the link in the video description as well so you can find it. This is one of my favorite punches, and I also used it on this card as well, just in a different color. So I think it's really a versatile punch. I think that you're going to use it a whole lot. I've got that on there with Stampin' Dimensionals. And then I'm going to use glue dots to add the flowers. I die cut these with the coordinating dies, and then I added a pearl in the middle of each. So I'm just going to do 2 on the glue dots, and then I'm going to put the other one on the card. Oops, that glue dot didn't stick. Then the last one is going to go on with a Stampin' Dimensional up on the top. And last finishing touch on the front is going to be a little linen thread bow, and I just tied this ahead of time and put it on the glue dot. So I've got that to finish off the front. Now to put these together, actually before we put them together, we want to put our inside pieces. So this is, both of them are the same. They're 3 1/4 inch by 4 inches. This is the new Stampin' seal that I'm using, and sometimes it just takes a little pull to get it started where it needs to be. Now on the other side, I'm going to put the inside message. Now this is something I always get when I make this card. People say, well, where do you write the message? So you can write the message on the back and put a little inside panel. So that's going to be the back of the card. And then this is the inside of the card. So we're going to put the card together, and then we'll add our bird with Stampin' Dimensionals. I like to use tear and tape. You could use the new Stampin' Seal Plus or any kind of heavy-duty adhesive that you have. Since these are going to be layered and kind of moving parts, we want to make sure that they are definitely secured together very strongly. Okay, so now it's time to just take one piece of the tape off and line up the ends. And I think it's best to do this while the card is flat, and then take off the other end, because we do want it to be able to fold flat to go inside the envelope. So if we put it together while it's standing and it doesn't quite line up, then it won't fold flat. So if it folds flat first, then we can always, if there's some extra cardstock like this, we can always go in and just trim with our scissors if it didn't line up perfectly. But we want to make sure that it will be flat and that nothing will prevent it from closing the way we want it to. All right, the last thing we need to do is to add our little bird. I almost forgot about his feet. So like I said, I did die cut and stamp this separately. I'm going to put those together with a glue dot. You could also use some liquid glue, like the multi-purpose liquid adhesive. I like glue dots because they're just quick and easy and they're not messy. So I'm going to put the glue dot on the top. There's like some extra room that's die cut, and then the bird on top of that. And then I'm going to use two Stampin' Dimensionals. And we'll add the bird. I'm going to flatten this out, add the bird to the branch. And then it's like a little scene. Isn't that fun? So this is how you make the diorama card. I've got some plans to make one with the Well Done suite. I haven't had a chance yet, but there's so many different images and ways that you can make your diorama card. So I hope that you'll give it a try at home. Okay, that's it for today. I'm so glad that you were able to join me for this project Playback. If you like this video, make sure to give me a thumbs up, like, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you next time with another project Playback.